take a seat. Alright, so right now we're about to start our little panel. See, we got one guy right here, man. There you go, there it is. Woo! Alright, well, you know what? With one, it's good enough. I was gonna keep on goofing around until it was time to leave. Alright. Alright, let me go ahead and lower down the volume. Alright. Okay, I gotta use my other hand. Let's see. Yeah, this is the first time in a while since I had a laptop, so bear with me. Yeah, we're gonna put some Assassin's Creed in a minute. Alright, so is it already time? It's at 5 o'clock? Yes, 5:01. Yeah. Alright, so welcome to our Assassin's Solid, our Assassin's Creed / Metal Gear panel. I am Trujillosaurus, and of course, I think the other guys are sneaking or doing their assassination contracts. Oh, hi, we got another guy. Woo!
Howdy.
Oh, hi. Hola. Buenas tardes. Hold on a sec. I just did something dumb. Bear with me. I haven't had a laptop in a while, so.
It's okay, we all do dumb things.
Yeah. Okay, hold on a sec. Don't. Ooh, we got a little roar from Death Stranding, which was also a Kojima game. Okay, hold on a sec, guys. Yeah. Where did you go? Don't hide from me. Okay, there you go. I am so sorry, guys. Alright, so like I said, welcome to our Assassin's Solid panel. I am Trujillosaurus Rex, and by the looks of it, I am the only one at the moment. The other ones are... Oh, we got Spider-Man! Look at that! I didn't know I was going to have a superhero in this panel.
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, that's how we exaggerate.
You're Jamaican now?
Yeah, I'm part Jamaican. I'm part Hispanic. I'm actually Hispanic, so...
It's cool.
Yeah, go ahead and have a seat, Spidey, or you could eat upside down if you want to.
You actually allow that here? They discouraged it. I couldn't eat on...
Well, I mean, there is...
places.
I mean, behind the screen, you know. But yeah, go ahead, man. I don't want you guys to be starving. I'm starving right now. I just had a hot dogs, and that's all I had for lunch. And then I had to do all my last-minute cosplay shopping before I came here. All right. So we're here to discuss about Assassin's Creed and Metal Gear Solid, because that is what we're here for. So I got into Assassin, and let me go first with Metal Gear because I'm cosplaying as a Foxhound member. I got into Metal Gear kind of late, and
You're all set with audio-visual stuff?
yes, thank you.
Yep.
I got into Metal Gear like everyone else with Solid from the PS1, and I originally played it on that demo. For ones who are over 30 years old, raise your hand if you're over 30. Okay, no need to. So back then on Pizza Hut, they used to do this little promo with PlayStation 1 demos, and one of them was Metal Gear Solid. So I got really into the gaming, the cinematic. I kid you not, I died a lot because I never played a game like that before, and yeah, it was a bit embarrassing for me. And then I had to learn the hard way that this one it's a bit of a stealthy. You have to leave. You got to go in and leave quietly. And I was rolling enemies left and right and breaking their necks, and I don't have a weapon, so I kept getting shot. And yeah, I kind of learned how to play Metal Gear Solid the hard way, and I didn't know at that time that there was a memory card. So my youngest brother and I, we played through the game. We beat the game in one sitting. We beat Liquid Snake, and I believe we saved Otacon, so we got the stealth camouflage. And they said save your data, and we didn't have a memory card. So we kind of looked down and really depressed that we went through all that process and we never occurred of getting a memory card. So we had to reset it. We had to turn it off the console and beg our dad to get us a memory card. So yeah, that's how I got into Metal Gear Solid and got into the other ones. Assassin's Creed, I got into it the same thing with the first one that came out back in 2007. But I really didn't get into Assassin's Creed until I beat Phantom Pain from Metal Gear Solid 5. So even though I bought all the new console, even though I bought the recent games from Assassin's Creed, I didn't bother playing them until I was done with Metal Gear Solid 5. And I think at that time, it was 2015, so I think they just released, I believe they just finished, I think Unity, if I'm correct. I'm not really sure, I don't think so. Syndicate, yeah, was it Syndicate? Because Syndicate was after Rogue. Or was it Rogue? No, because, oh gosh. 2015, yeah. Yeah, because they kept releasing a new Assassin's Creed game every year. And for me, it's like, it's a sandbox game, so it's like Grand Theft Auto, so you can't really enjoy the entirety of the game if you had 1 year to kind of say, okay, now I gotta play the new game, or, do I wait a little bit longer to play the new game? It was just, for me, I just said, once I'm done with Phantom Pain, I will pay attention 1 month to beat the game. So basically all of 2016, I was beating one Assassin's Creed game after the time. I think by the time I reached to Syndicate, I was already burned out. I was like, oh, I'm done with or woo. No, I was done with all that. So I'm recently playing Valhalla. So I don't know, have you guys picked up or played Valhalla yet? No? Oh my god, it's so good. It is so good. You play as a Viking, you play as a Viking, as Eivor. You get the option as well, like in the past 2 or 3. No, was it you played last year as from Odyssey? So I think, yeah. So you get the option to choose your gender. Oops. Yeah, this is Assassin's Creed. So this is better. This is all of them. So yeah, it's a really fun game. I've been live streaming on my YouTube channel as well, and the thing is that I'm already at the part where you're already starting to do settlements at your city, and basically you have to raid. So you raid, you take up all their treasures and looting, and then you get to expand your settlement. And the more shops you open, more of them come out. So I thought there was going to be 6, and now there's like 10. And I'm like, holy crap. And then they're asking for what is it? Resources and raw materials. And you run out of raw materials really quick. So you're like, oh my god, where am I going to get all this raw material? And this game of Valhalla, it's not like in the other past games that they kind of compare areas by level. Like, say, for example, you can't really go here if you're level 8 and that one's asking for it to be 20. This one's more of a attack power or your attack rating. So, say, for example, you go to the southern part of England and the requirement is 190 and your attack rating is 20, you're going to get your ass killed with one hit. So you got to really be tactical. You got to be really careful what areas you can go for right now, your current level or your current attack rating to slowly develop. because it's going to take a while, and for me, I kind of had to learn it the hard way. But the interesting thing about the skill tree is that you could reset previous skill points that you were already replaced. So you could put it certain, like say if you're focusing more on your attacks, you could reset and put it under assassinations, where you could get different types of skills that might help you on your killing. But I strongly recommend it. So here's now. What's you guys have any questions? Metal Gear or Assassin's Creed or?
Metal Gear related. I admit it's a little overcomplicated, but I mean it's Metal Gear, so it's to be expected. But when it came to 4, kind of the revelation, Eva was the one who carried the snake, and for some reason, something about that didn't sit quite well with me. I really felt like it was in the actual mother. I mean, they called her, what was it, Big Mama?
Yeah, Big Mama.
But, do you think it was the right decision to just have her be the surrogate, or should she have been the actual mother?
Well, I think it would have been nice if she was the mother, but I don't know. I think they're just trying to play it safe, because in the like you said, the 4th one, here's the thing about Guns of the Patriots, and this one, you gotta really go easy at it, because it's so expansive and complicated at times. And yeah, like you said, it would have been nice if David was in fact the biological son of Big Mama, but they decided to kind of, well, the thing is that they were trying to do this behind Big Boss's back. That's where Peace Walker plays an important role. Hi there, welcome to the panel. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys have ever played Peace Walker for the PSP. So right there, near the end of the game, the thing is that you have to beat some missions, and once you're done, you will get this bonus hidden track called Wiretap. And this is where Kaz Miller talks with Major Zero, which will play a larger role in Ground Zeroes. And so when the thing is that they're trying to do this all in Behind's back, or behind Boss's back, so they would use his DNA and kind of put it on some random women, and maybe because back then Eva, Big Boss, was part of the Patriots. It's the same thing with Major Zero, Ocelot, Sigget, and Paramedic. So yeah, all of them were within the Patriots, but then once Boss left because of what they were planning to do with his DNA of making copies or clones of him, he decided to leave, and so was Eva and Ocelot, while the other rest decided to go with Major Zero, and there would be this confrontation between Boss and Zero. So I think they basically did this behind his back. And here's the thing. When you played Metal Gear Solid 4 on the PS3, they gave you this bizarre database. I don't know if you guys played it on the PS3.
It was like, I remember that because I saw, it kind of got my interest because I saw it, and it showed everything Dateline from the Manhattan Project all the way towards everything. And I thought that was really interesting. And it shows the events that you're talking about from the, I think it was like Guns of the Patriots.
Mm-hmm, Guns of the Patriots, yeah.
That, and it describes Big Bosses around his life. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. It shows like a really cool data with it. And I thought, okay, that is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, actually, to be honest with you, I was done playing with this. Thanks, Spider-Man. So, like we were just talking about, and the thing is that was for free. When you buy the Metal Gear Solid game, you get that one for free as a download. And like he said, there was so much information because some of it couldn't be added to the game, so it was right there in that database. And you keep reading, and you're like, oh, so this makes a lot more sense. Now, in the game, we all know that that Solid Snake and Liquid are brothers, but in fact they're clones. They're not twins. They're not identical twins. They're basically clones. They all came from this. There's two types of cloning process. There's the embryonic, which is basically what everyone does, of implanting the fertilized egg into the woman, and then the woman does the rest of the body to develop the child from inside. And then there's the other one called, I believe it's semantic. No, not semantic, or it starts with an S. And the thing is that it's not a complete fertilized egg. It's not. It's simply compounds of blood or DNA, like basically broken parts or broken codes of DNA, and it's planted to this fertilized egg. So it's like a kind of a damaged per se of a cell or egg, and it develops into a kid. But the thing is that since it doesn't have the required nutrients as a embryonic child, it ages. I'm not sure if you've seen Solid Snake, how he aged quickly.
Was it because of the fox dye that he got?
Fox. Well, he was immune to the fox dye, but the thing is because of his cells, because of his cells are falling apart because he doesn't have the full nutrients or the full codes as the other characters.
So that's why he was aging.
That's why he was aging rapidly, because his body was slowly giving up. So even though he was in his 40s, he looked around his 60s or 70s. And of course, when you get to see him topless, when Naomi Hunter takes a review or an examine of him, I mean, he looks broken. He looks physically broken. He looks dried up. And when I saw him, it choked me up a bit because because you begin with playing Solid Snake, and then how you see him like being up there to now here, you're like, what happened? How do you drop that bad? So yeah, for me it was a bit depressing, but oh dear Lord, Snake Eater, that really hit hard. And then when I played Phantom Pain, oh my God, woo! Because I like Paz, and for some reason I like Strangelove. And I'm like, oh, don't die, Strangelove. Like I kind of liked her, but yeah, it was something. But yeah, I just recently dusted off my PS3 because I thought that the PS5 was going to be backwards compatible, like all the way to the PS1. I was going to say, man, I can't wait to dust off my Silent Hill. I'm sorry.
I said, ha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
it almost felt like Borat. Oh yeah, the PS5 would be backwards compatible. You can play Silent Hill and Dino Crisis. Not.
Silent Hill.
See, oh my God. Oh, love me. Yes.
Actually, did you hear a rumor about? I think I heard this about this in IGN. Apparently, the Xbox Series X, like somebody added an emulator on there. Put PS1 games. I'm just like, that's crazy. An Xbox console playing PlayStation 1 emulated games. And I'm just like, that's just crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
And like, some people are just like, why do we have the PS5? Just like, just for the name.
Yeah.
But that's just, no, I don't know if you've heard of that.
I don't think I heard that one, but I have heard rumors.
Yeah, I don't know. I follow IGN about it, and there's this one girl who I follow. Her name is Sydney Goodman, and she posts like a lot of things about video gaming.
Yeah.
She she keeps everything like up to date. She makes like a kind of informal snap. Or she doesn't post it on Snapchat, but sometimes she posts it on Instagram. And she'll put some posts about news about games or news about consoles and all that stuff. And she posted about that yesterday about the Xbox Series putting an emulator on the PlayStation 1 games. And I'm just like, that's crazy. Because someone was playing Silent Hill on that emulator, and I'm just like, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, I don't think I heard that rumor at all. I don't think so. The recent rumors that I've heard, and this has been since forever, I think for about a good 4 or 5 years, that they were planning to bring back Silent Hills. But I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm a big survival horror fan. I love Resident Evil. I love Silent Hill. I love Dead Space. Those are my trinity right there of horror. But I don't know. It's just, I don't know if, I mean, I would love Silent Hill to come back, but it's just, Konami has a tendency of not really giving a damn to the fans because.
What is the original Team Silent that made the first 4 games, or was it 3 games?
I believe it was 3 games. I think so, because after the 4th one, I think it was another studio, another developer, and then after I believe it was Homecoming, they start giving it to Western developers.
Yeah, the 4th one I played it was bad.
The only reason I'm going to tell you this, I'm a bit of a pervert. I kid you not. The only reason why I played or why I bought Silent Hill 4 was to see Eileen in that sexy nurse outfit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. You too, huh? Hey, pervert right here. We're all men. That's why And then the thing is that I saw a cosplayer, a Japanese cosplayer. I can't remember what was her name, but she does a lot of cool Metal Gear cosplay, and she did this very sexy Nurse Eileen cosplay. Oh my God! So you know what? Because of her, I'm getting the 4th one, and I hated it. It felt like more Resident Evil than Silent Hill. It was all like, why are you giving me a bit of why am I conserving ammo? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing that? This is Silent Hill. This is not Resident Evil. And you charge your weapon. For me, I feel it was stupid. And then when you're facing against Walter Sullivan, which is a real asshole, you're doing this. Hold on a sec. I'm assuming you guys know this, right?
Yeah.
It's like this. On the other hand, you got Walter. He's just running with 2 axes. Woo! And they take out half of your life. And oh my God, I hated that guy. And when you're trying to get the other endings, you gotta try to save Eileen from not getting killed. The thing is that the more damage you get, the quicker. Hi.
The more damage she takes.
Yeah, the more damage you take, the quicker she goes to her death. So.
The more damage she takes, or the more damage you take, or the more damage.
Oh yeah, she takes. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Yeah. So, and that's another problem too, especially when you're doing escorts missions with her. Even if you use, I believe it's the candle, right, to remove her wounds and all that stuff.
No, the candle was to get evil spirits from your apartment.
Wasn't there an item that you help her like save, like to regenerate her life, or?
I don't remember that.
I can't remember that. And the chainsaw. Oh my God, I hated the chainsaw. I thought that when I because I already beat the game. I beat the game, right? And I said, okay, you're gonna get this cool chainsaw. I'm like, ooh, infinite oil or gas. I'm gonna kill every enemy with these. And I believe it was an apartment world. You're facing against some man apes or ape mans or whatever. So you got your chainsaw, and you're just thrusting that blade right in his belly. And they're just standing there. They're like, and you're just like.
Yeah, I've only played through it once. I try not to. If I play through it once, that's kind of enough.
Yeah, for me, I just like. For me, because I was taking like 5 minutes to take down an enemy with infinite ammo or an infinite weapon. And I'm like, well, I have an infinite weapon. How come I'm taking forever to take it down? And the higher rating you get,